Welcome to another episode of TaviRadio Underground. Hey, shut Underground. I am your host, Lycan Jones, aka Lycan Bones, aka Lycan Drones. Hire me, Casey Neistat. I will be a living drone for you. I don't care how I'm going to have to be able to get those aerial shots. If I have to hang glide off of the Empire State Building, I will.
But I thought. Don't forget your other one, your other alter ego, Lycan Moans.
Lycan Moans, and my it's either me as a haunting ghost or a porn star. Your choice. Maybe a porno ghost. I'm a sex ghost, guys.
Fun fact: Lycan Moans was the star of Lords of the Locker Room 3.
Yeah.
Return of Anarchy.
Where I played a sexy ghost, the Ghost of Anarchy. Rest in peace. And then with me, of course, that voice you heard is the man with the power, that man who lives in a tower, too sweet, maybe even too sour, Mr. Tavidius Funkle.
Well, you know it's right to be here. You know, just the other day...
Go on. Tell me
I
this
was talking
golden
to my
story.
uncle. Just the other day, I was talking to my uncle, asking how business was. He's going to be leaving the clinic in the care of his protege that he met down there. He gave him 3 weeks of training. And
Saber, right?
No, it's not Saber. It's some kid he met in South Africa. He gave him 3 weeks.
It's Elon Musk, isn't it?
No, it's not Elon Musk. It's Charlize Theron.
Oh, I thought it was Neil Blomkamp.
No, not this
Charlton Copley?
No, not this time.
All right.
But anyway, he gave her 3 weeks of training and gave her his medical degree.
Here you go. Use it wisely.
He whited out his own name and gave it to her.
I guess that makes Charlize Theron not only an Oscar-winning actress, but
a doctor who's a professional at giving penis inspections now.
Ugh, I bet a lot of guys are going to be lining up for that. Anyways, so a little thing that happened. So let me explain myself. When we were for about last week, most recent episode of this dumb podcast became a Saber Radio pod because it was a backdoor pilot. Look, I'll be honest with you. That whole episode was a ploy to give Saber his own podcast. I tricked him into giving us doing a recording session with us, and secretly I was always going to shove our audio in a bear trap. That's why we work only in my antique bear trap room.
I thought we only worked here because your wife said it was a soundproof room in the house.
Yeah, because then if we speak any louder, these bear traps go off. Oh. But so that's the situation, and I realized now's the perfect time. Saber, I'll record his audio on a separate non-bear trap related room, pump that into over there, use a milkshake straw, and then after we're done, just edit it to hell so it sounds like he's giving his own Alex Jones style like lore show. So, and based on the overwhelming comments and reviews, Saber, you've been picked up for 9 seasons. So I need you to pump out 1 episode per day, every half hour, in order to make up for that lost time.
Oh.
This is my mandate. Saber, I need you to start making more Saber Radio podcasts. Because people apparently just want Saber doing ASMR.
People want Saber doing ASMR. They want him to explain
Saber, I'll be honest with you. Do me a favor. Go. We'll send you Wikipedia pages, and we need you to read them.
First one we're going to send you, the one on BDSM.
Thank you. CBT's been done to death, so we won't send you that one. That'll be up behind the paywall.
Yeah.
We'll also run your Patreon. Have your business. You got a business degree. You can run his Patreon for him, right?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll do it to my uncle. See what he does.
Yeah, there you go.
He's the man. He's actually the manager of. He's actually just Nidri's manager.
There you go.
He met her at a convention while he's trying to find more Funko Pops.
Mr. Funko, I'm a big fan. Of what?
Of what?
What? I've never even met you in my life.
I want you to be my manager.
Okay. What can you do?
I dress up in
sexy clothes,
clothing, and I take pictures, and I have a questionable social media presence. Okay, you're hired.
All right. First things first.
I need to take your clothes off.
You take the clothes off.
I gotta run a penis inspection, but I don't have one.
Well, I guess you fail at bottom of the leaderboards.
What about your boyfriend?
He's got one, right? I guess. Ryan, show him what you got. Oh, it's covered in tattoos. That'll get that for some points. I want clean, unprinted penises. Okay, but so I'm glad you guys really enjoyed that Saber podcast. So I'll keep that in mind to see if we can't coerce Saber into doing more.
The whole idea is just to trick you.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Thanksgiving's coming up, and I know maybe you've heard this on the air. I honestly cannot keep track of all the horrible things we talk about. So here's a town update. Check 6. All right, so town update. One of Anboi's newest thing is since he and Jod have this crazy rivalry, which is honestly one-sided. He sees Jod as his greatest enemy. Next to illiteracy, which he's trying to wipe out. He's doing a bad job because half of this town, I think, had poor reading skills before. They're even poorer now.
Yeah, thanks, Anboi.
Look, I just need you to read my mission statements on GTA Online, and you guys keep doing it wrong.
Sir, I can't read this.
Why not?
I don't know how to read.
I guess I have a new enemy. Jod, you take a break. Here's $50. Go wild. Buy yourself something nice on GT Online. You're my new heir.
Well, thanks, Anboi, but I don't really need your pity. Puh.
Tell illiteracy that he's he's going to be my second enemy. My first enemy is Jod again.
I don't need your handouts.
Anyways, so Jod. He's going up to Jod. They're saying, you're a powerful man. I'm a powerful man. A very powerful holiday's coming up. Thanksgiving. I don't know if you heard of it, Jod. I don't know what they celebrate in your country, you foreigner.
Yeah, I love Thanksgiving. The Indians gave us a nice country, and we get to roll over them. They gave us. Okay,
I was going to invite you to create a huge Thanksgiving unity festival and buffet, and I realized we have bigger fish to fry. You're my enemy again, Jod. So I'm going to declare this the first annual Thanksgiving debate. Were the Indians a bunch of noobs, or were they generous people who gave us handouts? What's going to be the new debate? First annual, be there. Bring it's BYOB. Bring your own bodyguards.
Listen, Anboi, I don't know what you want to argue about this.
So they're starting. So yeah, Tav and I had to recreate that whole town meeting, which was just very pointless. Judge just walking in and out of this whole place like nothing.
Well, yeah, that's because you know who's running the show?
Anboi?
Yeah, if it were me running the show, or even Peachy the dog.
Which we haven't seen lately.
He's been hanging out at Anboi's.
Probably fattening up on all those pineapples, dumb animal.
Yeah,
that could be me.
Yeah, but at the same time, he sees every other dog as the same dog except for Peachy. He really likes Peachy.
Yeah. But anyway, so...
Peachy, we're friends, aren't we?
Yeah,
Peachy, we are friends, no?
Yeah, just keep feeding me.
I need you to join my GTA Online clan.
I have no thumbs, you idiot.
This is gonna be more problematic than I thought. Actually, we're not.
But you give me good relationship advice. You know, just go up to women I like, and who cares if they say no? Just go at it. I love this. You're so horny like me. God damn it.
Thanks, Peach. You gave him bad advice.
Yeah. All right. So, like I said, they're gonna do this. They say it's BYOB, which usually means bring your own beer or booze, but this case bring your own bodyguard. So if this goes south, a lot of good people are gonna be hurt. So I'm thinking.
I'll Uncle Tav show up. He'll break it up.
You sure he's not? What's he gonna do?
Oh, those two listen to him for some reason. He knows history.
Okay, if your Uncle Tav doesn't show up, though, we can't keep relying on your Uncle Tav to solve all of our problems. He's the worst kind of Deus Ex Machina. He's the Superman to all of our problems. We're just the dumbass Justice League. We're just Green Lantern and Green Arrow and the Flash. We all do one thing very well, But then when we can't handle our shit, we have to call in Superman to fix everything. Or Batman.
Well, I mean,
or Wonder Woman.
I mean, to be fair, Saber said it best. My uncle was more like a Lex Luthor type of character, you know? Gotta bring my power suit.
So what, we're like the Legion of Doom? When the Scarecrow and Toyman can't handle Superman's shit, they gotta call in Lex Luthor to steal 40 cakes, and that's terrible?
That's not the worst thing my uncle's ever done. It's not the last time he will ever do it either. He says he's running a charity event this upcoming holiday. He's gonna be trading his Funko Pops for boxes of Betty Crocker cake to bake a cake for all the children in New Jersey.
Okay,
New Jersey.
All right. Maybe he's been watching a lot of Grandpa's Kitchen.
I'm gonna make the biggest cake for all these orphans in New Jersey. Every orphan in New Jersey will gather at my deli.
When does he own a deli?
He's always owned a deli.
He was a neon businessman.
Both.
Oh, okay.
You had a sandwich, you got some neon lights.
All right, fair enough. Sir, I have some piece of neon in my sandwich.
Oh, let me remove that for you. There you go. he would break the light bulb and put the fluorescent dots and stuff on the sandwich. It's just some seasoning, you know. It's a seasoning packet. Forgot to take it out.
Anyways.
Oh, thanks, sir.
Oh, we got another guy who can't hold his fucking sauce in here. Okay, so look, we got to figure out a way. We got to go back to the old days before your uncle became a more reliable problem solver. We got to go back to a time when we solved all of our problems. I don't know. Maybe come to think of it, you think all this would have happened if your uncle showed up and stopped Anboi from stealing the election? Or do you think your uncle would have just stolen the election for himself?
My uncle would have stole the election for himself, that bastard.
There you go. See? We need to figure things out. Because if we can defeat Anboi and Judd, if he's still there, then we can defeat your uncle. We can finally put that old man in jail where he belongs.
Are you kidding me? He'll figure out a way to break out. He's large, but, you know, he's pretty, he can fit through tight spaces somehow.
Alright.
He's malleable like a cat in a weird way.
He's half liquid.
Well, my uncle's half liquid. I don't know how he does it.
He's a liquid Terminator from the future. No. Alright, so
you think these bastards hold me?
He just, like, sticks his hand.
One time they try to get him into white-collar prison for tax evasion.
That explains why your uncle went to South Africa. Huh.
He's like, you think these bosses hold me? God damn, the only thing that can hold me back is Marsha herself. And he tore open the bars like he's Superman.
Well, to be fair, those bars are built for skinny, old, corporate types who've never lifted a dumbbell in their life.
Yeah, but either way, he tore open the bars and he just walked out. He bribed his way out of prison, too.
Here's $5, you didn't see nothing.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Funko. I'm actually a big fan.
Alright, here you go. Here's a free Funko Pop. Oh boy, who did it get? Jessica Negri. This sucks.
Oh, Mr. Funko, I can't let you get past any further. We're going to have to put you under arrest again. Here's a Macho Man with a Slim Jim Funko Pop and $10. Buy yourself something cheap.
Alright, sweet. Now I can resell this Jessica Negri Funko Pop up to her fans for $50.
Yeah, that's how he walked out of prison.
Too bad the time that Uncle Tav gave me that Macho Man Funko Pop, I've already cummed in it twice. Now well.
Yeah, everybody gains till you put the Jessica Negri Funko Pop in the cum jar.
Oh, it's an ugly image. I might have to cut that. Alright, so here's the plan.
At least censor it.
Here's the plan. I say we just show up and pull the same shit that he did to us on the election day, on his beloved debate day. Then we won't have to work underground anymore. Then I won't have to dig under that tunnel and create all those potholes down Main Street, digging my way towards the freaking vapor shop that used to be the recording studio.
You can walk right in there. You're still the male wolf.
No, I'm not. The vaping bothers my hypersensitive nose.
Oh, then who's the new male wolf?
No one. They don't have. They just stole the mail out. I told you.
So what? Do you wait by the trash can and take the mail?
No, they don't get mail anymore. They burn it. They just use it to roll for rolling papers.
Oh man, more mail. Who's this for? tax papers.
We don't pay taxes.
We just roll some wax on there. Or you got the jewel, Jeffrey? I wish the Wimblesons were around.
Yeah. I considered necromancy, but that would be disrespectful. You know, that's the thing that they don't tell you about necromancy, that you have to have a low morality. Because that's somebody's body that's been laid to rest that you're fucking with. Sometimes literally.
Why don't we just ask Boss and Saber to resurrect them? Or at least do a reset on them.
Man, we can't keep on relying upon forces and people more powerful than us to fix all of our problems. We got to pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps. We got to defy the laws of physics ourselves. We got to break the timeline ourselves.
Okay, so here's my plan then.
We get Wrestling Saber to show up.
We have Wrestling Saber
and drop kick.
Actually, no. I have a better idea. There's only one person that would
get the BMW. Get the BWL to show up and just drop kick all of Anboi's goons and Anboi himself. We'll put Jod in jail, reclaim Shankar as part of Bumbleville again, and this whole nonsense can stop.
Well, I was gonna say we got Andrew Garfield running around town. If there's one person that has the right to speak about Thanksgiving, it's probably him. He was a president.
He's a couple hundred years. Yeah, but he's also president at a time when they're like, yeah, Native Americans, they don't. You know, I think what Andrew Jackson did was okay. I need to look on I need to talk to him about his politics, because I don't think he's adjusted to this outside the new world yet, to this timeline yet.
I'm surprised he hasn't gotten Future Shock yet.
I think he has. That's why he's joined the Wrestling League. He's taking all of his Future Shock anger out on the public and these wrestlers.
Yeah, maybe the Wrestling League can help us take down Anboi.
That's what I'm saying. Who's going to pick a fight with Large Richard? Well, I think Large Richard won't like if we beat it. We're going to have to spare Jod. We want Large Richard and Hans the Eagles help. And then we got to get Terumo in this. How fast do you think Terumo could round up his boys for Thanksgiving?
I think his boys were going to skip town for Thanksgiving week.
Damn it. So that means El Casino and Porcine Psycho are going to be gone that day.
They'll be gone that day. They'll be gone that week.
Well, the debate's on Monday. We need to be ready by Sunday.
Well, maybe we can convince Terumo and his boys to stick around, because I know once Thanksgiving rolls around for that whole week, they're out of there. They're out of there because some people opt for pids and
you know what
for ham. Then
I'm calling a favor. I'm gonna tell the Werewolf Union that we got to stand up. We've been watching by the sidelines humanity to screw itself over too long, and now we're done dealing with all this. I can't tell the difference between two werewolves business. We're standing up. This is a racial thing.
I'll get the gamers.
The ones from your...
From the esports arena.
And you're going to take off your mustache and say, hey, Anboi, Bob Johnson? It was me all along. We're going to have to Avengers...
No, you cheated.
We're going to have to Avengers Endgame this fool. We're all going to show up out of portals and stuff.
Knowing Saber, we can probably set that up anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's it. We're just going to do it. But, we're just going to have the Avengers Endgame this fool. That way, when Thanksgiving does roll around later that week, it will be satisfying to bite into that turkey knowing that we took the town back from these goons.
From these big bunch of idiots. These cretins.
What if we do this? We don't tell Jod, because Jod's the bait. He's going to lull Anboi and his goons into a false sense of security, right?
He's going to troll them.
No, hold on. Listen to me. But we tell Jod's followers to join our side, because this could mean both the end or the beginning of Czechoslovakia. So we get Jod's army on us, but we don't let Jod in, because he'll just blab his whole plan to Anboi.
Oh, by the way, Anboi, they're planning to throw over a coup at a debate. I'm in it, and I'm in on it.
So even if I lose, man, we'll still fuck you up.
Wait, what?
What?
But my clan is supposed to be the biggest.
Well, we found a bigger clan. Well, I'm just gonna have to call in more people. We're postponing the debate. Damn it! See, we can't let them do that.
But how are we gonna stop the townspeople of Czechoslovakia, or more like the countrymen of Czechoslovakia, to not blab about this to Jod? How are we gonna keep a secret to one man in a country?
When's the last time you walked in the Czechoslovakia? Because all the people are filled with secrets there that Jod doesn't know. You think Jod knows about the secret reality TV show that they've been filming, the secret reality TV show they've been filming about him trying to woo the thick mannequin? It's the highest rated show on Slovakian television. All right.
Hey baby, you got nice tits.
Because everybody.
Yeah, I want that show too.
Because everybody just pulls out. It's a weird concerted like communal effort where people just record follow Jod around with recording his dumb interactions on their phone. Send it to an editor to compile it into a coherent narrative of that week's events for the Jod show.
Yeah,
it's called Jod Quest.
I like the parts for Turmo Cockblocks. I'm like, hey man, that's my woman.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then Momokun shows up and he's like, hey, that's my husband. Who is this skank? And she's like, don't talk to her that way.
Don't
you
talk
old
to
cow.
her. Don't talk to her that way, you old cow. Hey, that's my wife. Then Trumo, for once, stands up for his goddamn wife, that son of a pig. That fucking porcine piece of shit. I hope someone cuts off your feet like they did with your dick. Your first dick.
Alright, I got a question.
What?
Alright, so here's a question. I brought this up to you recently.
Mm-hmm.
And Terumo, to be honest with me about this. Alright? I'm about to drop some real information onto you. Listen up, Terumo. Alright, Tav. We're gonna new segment. Alright, town updates are over. We got our plan set. We're pretty much gonna jump Anboi at the debate. Don't tell no one. If you're in on this, don't tell no one. But also, if you're in on this, he said so himself. Bring your own bodyguard. BYOB. So that includes. So you can be your own bodyguard. So when you see everybody start going to a melee, bring out your garden rake or whatever weapon you brought with you. Okay, it's cool. He knows what it's about. But anyways, new segment. Food questions. Here's my question.
Uh-huh.
Does eating pickled pig's feet, make me both a foot fetishist and a vore fetishist? Terumo, and please write in or call us to give what your opinion is. But Tav, I want to answer the question.
Well,
because I eat a lot of pig's feet. Sorry, Terumo, but I don't know these pigs, so it's okay for me.
Well,
does that make me a vore and a foot, like a voresman and a feetsman?
Well, I don't know if you eat
I don't get horny when I eat it, but
I mean, I know.
But if I do a video where they watch me eat pickled pig's feet, would that get the feetsman and the voresman all hot and bothered?
Well, for the feetsman, that's a bigger question. But let's take care of the voresman first.
All right.
With vore, the whole point of vore is to eat the person whole.
Oh, it's a more holistic approach. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. You don't just take the person apart. That's more of the cannibalism territory, which is, you can say, is almost the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But with voresman, I think just eating pickled pig feet, because you don't eat the whole thing. You don't eat the bone and all. You don't eat the meat part, right?
Yeah, just the meat and cartilage and the edible stuff.
Exactly. So it's not exactly vore, because you're not eating the entire foot. You're still eating.
All right. Well, okay. But do you think anyone will get anything out of it if I post videos of that?
Oh, yeah, if they're a furry foot fetishist, then sure.
Excellent. There you go, Terumo. Asked and answered. Okay, let's go to some ads.
That comment be like, "Hey, I'm missing one of my boys, and he was missing his toes on his feet on his corpse."
Well, that sounds like you forgot to tell me the part.
No,
you forgot to tell me you forgot to tell me the part where that's my problem.
Or as I like to say, what a shame.
Yeah. All right, let's go do some ads, and when we come back, we'll listen to some voicemails. Apparently, we got a few of them, so stay tuned.
How's it going, guys? It's me, your boy, Victor Spaghetti, king of all spaghetti land. I'm full of spaghetti. What are guts, but big spaghettis, big penny spaghettis, ready to be filled with all sorts of. It's already in its filling. It's its own sausage. All right, I'm trying my best. I'm trying to make it, trying to succeed. Show my family I don't need them. I'm trying my best out here. Trying my best. Getting these Russians, these Ukrainians, these Italians, all these people making my Pan-Asian, Pan-Italian, Pan-Russo, Mark Russo, Mark Ruffalo flavored spaghetti sauce. None of it's working, so I'm trying my best, alright? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Get all the Infinity Stones? And wish my family out of existence? And make me the Grand Poobah of calzones? Is that what you people wanted from me? Alright? You think I need you? I'll buy my own spaghetti and give me my own money. It'll be an Ouroboros of money. I'll never lose it, and also I'll never gain it. And I'm okay with that. If one person comes to my restaurant, I'm good. If no people come in, I'm even better. Because you know what? I'm there. And my people are there? You know what? I'm firing them. You're all fired. All of you assholes are out of here. Which means that I am the king of spaghetti. And I am the king of calzones and penne and ziti and French bread and Italian bread. You know what? Forget my Italian heritage. I'm opening up a French restaurant. It's gonna be called Victor Escargot's House of Bologna. Oh shit, that's Italian. Alright, first person to show up at my restaurant and give me a food prompt, I'll make it. I don't care what you do. In fact, if nobody shows up, I don't give a shit. This ad's over.
Hello everybody, it's me, Papa Spaghetti, owner of Papa Spaghetti's Italian greengrocer. Today I have no specials, but I have a request. Victor, if you listen to this ad, please come back home. I miss you, Mama misses you, and especially Eddie, he misses you. Yeah. Come back home. We can run the restaurant together. You don't need to keep doing these crazy things. If anybody can help me reach my son, I'll give you $100 reward and free food on the house. Yeah. Anyway, good night.
This ad goes out to my dad. I've heard your ad. And I can't go back to that life, man. Alright. I can't go back, just be your son, act like nothing happened, alright? I have to prove myself. I promised I would prove myself, my fat fuck of a brother, alright? You know how hard it is to be the one skinny Italian kid, and your brother's a hulking piece of meatball, and so is your dad. Alright, it's hard. You think a boy can just live on his mama's love his whole life? It's hard, Dad. And I know you want me to come back, but I can't live that life. I told you I'd be better than you. This isn't for you anymore. This is for me. I'm trying to make my greatest Chinese food restaurant of all time. Trying to make the perfect fortune cookie. You want me to go back to the old country? I won't do it. Right? This isn't the swinging 70s with your discotheques and your Fellini films. Oh no. I'm Martin Scorsese, and I'm making the best goddamn Pan-Asian American food restaurant in the world. And if I gotta serve abalone meat instead of horseshoe crabs, I will. I fired everybody. I've thrown out all the chairs. We're all sitting on the floor. We're all having powwows. I'm gonna invite this group, this like commune of hippies who've been living out in the outskirts of Bummerville. They're gonna be my new family. Sorry, Dad. We can't go back to that life. But next time you see me, it's gonna be in the news. It's either gonna be because of a national tragedy, because I got the best goddamn award restaurant. Vote for me, King of Spaghetti Land.
This ad goes to my son. And for every father looking for their son to reconnect with them. You don't need to prove anything to me. You've already proven that you're an excellent chef and a brilliant restaurateur. All I ask is that you come back to the family for a little bit. Yeah. We all want to see you again. We all want to laugh with you. You don't need to join the hippie commune when you have a family right here waiting for you. Yeah. Down up on the upstairs of the greengrocer. That's where you lived, and that's where you lived. That's where you had your greatest moments and your worst moments. But when you were there for your worst moments, you know who was there for you? Me, Mama, and of course your big brother Eddie. Yeah. You're both my sons. and I love you both equally. And I want you to come back. Please. If not do it for me, or for your brother, do it for your mom. Your mom misses you.
Not talk much. But Victor, brother, love mama. Come home. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make. Monday, the week of Thanksgiving, I want to invite you all to come down to City Hall and enjoy a very spirited and intellectual debate about whether or not the Native Americans who lived here first were fucking noobs or charitable people. The person I will debate is Mr. John, King of Czechoslovakia.
Listen, guys, I'm just here to tell Anboi that he's wrong, I'm right. You should just shut up and give me money.
And that's part of the debate. If he loses, I take over his clan of Czechoslovakia.
Well, we didn't discuss this part.
No, this is, I think, is in play. I mean, I can't just let you go on with your life and have a normal world. You know, if you lose, it's the same way. You know, Columbus showed up, he beat those Native Americans, and he decided that he was the king of America. That's why we have Columbus Day. I think we have Native American Day now.
I thought we were just thinking an hour debate, and at the end of it, be like, well, we can agree to disagree.
No, that's not, I can't let you. This is more about this. It's about honor. And honoring Columbus.
But what about the Native Americans? You gotta honor them too. They gave us a free country, man.
Save it for today. So come Monday, so I can beat this fucking noob and his bead-loving hippie people, and I'll show you who the real king of Italy was. After this, we'll rename it Columbus Month. And Thanksgiving Day, if I win, I get Jod's country, his clan. We rename Thanksgiving Columbus Day 2.
And then,
we go to Spain and we tell the king of Spain we did it. His clan is our clan. And if Jod wins, he becomes my heir.
I thought you said I would order your hair.
I want to make it official. You have to defeat me, Jod. You have to defeat me in a battle of intellect. It is the closest we'll come to a psychic battle. Until we play Psychonauts 2. If they have a battle system, which they don't, which means it's a fucking bad game. Do you agree?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, be there on Monday. It's BYOB. Bring your own bodyguards. If you can't bring your own bodyguards, bring your own weapons. My goons will be there. My clan will be there. And they will be armed. So we all have to defend ourselves. In the
Yeah.
meantime, join my clan in GTA online. Complete my missions, and maybe you'll be my heir. If Jod fails.
So guys, show up on Monday for me to school this guy actual education. I passed the 3rd grade with flying colors.
Well, I have a plan, so there.
So do I. All my men will be there. Stunts and Volunteers will be able to walk to the bungalow, free of charge for the whole day. By midnight, you all have to come back or else we're gonna go over our curfew. And my mom's gonna be mad.
Yeah, well, my mom won't be, so there. We'll see who's superior. Be there or be gay.
Hey, wait a minute, you don't bring my mother.
Alright, we're back. That was a beautiful ad break. You agree, Tav?
Yeah, I had a pretty good smoke break.
Since when do you smoke? I thought you only jeweled. I thought you're trying to mummify your lungs so you can donate your body to the Egyptians, and then they can trick English people to thinking you're gonna curse their homeland.
Well, Uncle Tav is trying to do his own cigarette business, so I told him I'd plate test his new cigarettes. They're pretty good. Oh,
What's the flavor?
mother's ashes.
Ah, ugh. That's your grandma.
Apparently he dug up his mom to put it
That's
in.
your grandma, you dimp.
Well, blame my uncle. He did this.
Damn it.
It's his new flavor, mother's ashes.
Ugh.
With his catchphrase, don't bring my mother into this.
Alright, we got some voicemails. You ready for this? This first one, I don't know who it's from, but we're about to find out. You all ready for this? Great, that was nothing. That was 3 seconds of nothing. Alright, let's see what else we got.
Mr. Bombastic.
Oh, I think we did that one, right?
No, that's a new one. Whoever this guy is, man, he needs help.
I so help my granddad, please.
Dude, if this is your grandpa, look, if you're listening and through some miracle you listen to this podcast and you recognize this man, tell your grandpa not to call our show anymore. Or do let him. But also, take care of your grandpa, dude. If you have to take care of your grandfather by listening to our podcast first, then the man, there's a huge disconnect here. He could have gotten the car keys by now.
The whole objective of this game is to not let Grandpa get the car keys.
Yeah. All right. Here's the next one.
That's not your phone number? 302-7754? No, it's 320. You fucker.
Oh, that's great.
We have to censor.
Did we catch somebody? Wait, did we just catch someone calling the person for their phone number only for them to correct the same phone number? Is this a weird meta joke that we just listened to? Was this God and the devil exchanging meta jokes about phone numbers? Answer the question. You took theology in class.
Yeah, you know how it gets. Sometimes you get bored.
All right, here's the next one.
Nothing.
Way to go.
Nothing in the cash register.
All right, let's see if we can rob this store now.
More nothing.
Great. We keep robbing these bodegas in New York, and all we get is nothing. All right, last one.
Oh, God.
This one's got a real transcription.
The Chinese voice department. Start recording now.
您名下业务出现违规异常，了解详情请按0，由华语客服为您服务。
Yeah, I like this jam.
Welcome to Bank of America. This is a notice from the Chinese voice department. Start recording now.
您名下业务出现违规异常，了解详情请按0，由华语客服为您服务。
Okay,
What the fuck?
I think someone tried to send me their sample tracks. I think they're... Okay, if this is your way of sending me over samples to turn into trap hip-hop tracks...
You're onto the wrong
sorry,
guy.
man, I'm not Diplo. I ain't doing this kind of music, okay?
This sounds like a Diplo song.
Whip, 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 whip. Yeah,
Huh.
it's a weird bunch of voicemails. We got a whole bunch of them, and all of them were kind of nothing.
Grandpa found the car keys, and we keep getting called by the Chinese Department Bank of America.
And God had a
Aneurysm.
had an aneurysm where Satan told him that wasn't his phone number mid-call. So it's interesting. It's a lot of interesting stuff. But keep calling. We want to hear from you. We'll never respond because this is what a voicemail is. And yeah. So our number is, if you want to call us with actual content, please, for the love of Lord. What's the number, Tab?
Our number is...
The number, Tab.
216-302-7754. Once again, our phone number to leave us a nice, handy-dandy voice message for us to read on the next show.
Or listen to.
To listen to on the next show will be 216-302-7754. Call that number or else I'll delete your Fortnite account.
Yeah. And that's Fortnite. Not Fortnite 2. You can have that, but if you fuck up again, Fortnite 2 is going down again.
Yeah, if you guys mess
Or
up...
show me that black hole.
That black hole's coming back, which turned out to be Joe Swanson. Hey, Peter, what are you doing in that black hole? Peter.
Turning into spaghetti, Joe. Look at me, Lois. I'm dying.
What's the lowest sound? Yeah, Peter.
Peter, why are you dying?
You got sucked into the black hole, you dumb broad. What's it look like?
Watch out, Lois. Peter's trying to kill himself again.
Who's walking now?
Looks like I'm gonna have to marry your wife and give her the sex.
Joe, you better get away from my wife.
You're already dead, Peter.
You're right. I'll never good husband.
Be good to her, Lois. Be good to him, Lois. Sure, Peter. Yeah.
That was the final episode. That was the audio from the final episode of the...
Don't tell
Family
Seth
Guy.
MacFarlane that we took it.
I
If
know.
you do, we'll get canceled on YouTube.
And that's what I'm looking for. Speaking to, guys, my channel is still unrated.
So, if you're a child and you're listening to this, don't tell YouTube about this.
Don't tell your mother, don't tell your pastor, don't tell your rabbi, and don't tell YouTube, especially Susan Wajisti. I don't need her knocking on my doorstep being like, sir, how come your channel isn't marked for our children? I'm trying to be a universal channel, you know. Universal
For
Studios.
children to listen to curse words and jokes about cum jars.
Yeah, speaking of, I got a story to tell.
No. You actually had an update from Saber. In the break, we got a notice from Saber about the Indonesian GTA knockoff.
So yeah, Anboi sent him a voicemail responding to his GTA Indonesia. Apparently, Anboi bought the game. He was the only person who bought it with a couple of his goons also.
Which was the point. It was a honey trap. His whole plan was to get him to buy that dumb Indonesian game that you heard on Saber Radio.
But according to a letter he received, being under Rockstar Games LLC in Singapore, the letter written by Anboi himself in very messy handwriting. I'm lucky I can even read. You're lucky I can understand these hieroglyphics right now. Anyway, it says,
"Hey, Anboi, how's that second grade education working out for you?"
Anboi.
That's why you're in charge of a clan and a dumb town, and you're not in charge of a micronation like Jod. He's got
third grade education.
And up. He graduated high school, right?
Yeah.
Okay, see? Who has a diploma? You can't even get your GED.
Exactly. Anyway, Anboi's letter says, and I quote, "Hello, Rockstar Game. Thank you for this excellent game. I really like it. I don't mind waiting for a little bit for more GTA 6. I really like playing this version of LA Noire. I like playing as Big Smoke. He's one of my favorite characters. So thank you so much for putting him in the game. This new version of Red Dead Redemption. I like going around as Tommy Vercetti in the 1900s. I like going to Mexico a lot. Thank you for doing this for me. I really
like killing those pumas.
I like killing the bears in the woods of San Andreas. And also I appreciate for giving me more stuff to do in Vice City. I really like playing as Nico Bellic in Vice City. It's a really fun game. Thank you so much. Me and my people like it. We just wish it was better online so I can integrate
And
my
no, the rest of the letter, he's just dropping the N-word all the time. No,
God
I'm kidding.
damn it.
No, I'm kidding. I think he copy-pasted the last part too much.
Yeah. Well, put a little bit too much Control-C and Control-V.
Yeah, if you know what I mean. Control cock and control vagina.
Control cock and ball torch.
What happens when you press Control CPT?
Your hand reaches out of your computer and just grabs you by the nuts and just crushes them, and then it goes back in.
Someone called
someone
called Jordan Peterson.
It's a fucked up version of Sadako.
Yeah, Sadako versus Hayako, right? Kyoko.
It's a really weird versus movie, but honestly,
But it's the one I wanted more. After
Yeah.
Freddy vs. Jason and vs. Predator, I wanted Sadako versus Kayako.
Alright guys, Sadako vs. Kayako spoiler cast for 5 minutes. Okay, so by the way, in this movie, at the end of the movie, they fucking fuse. They no joke,
Yeah.
they become one
That tracks.
and terrorize everybody else.
That's
It's like reverse Freddy vs. Jason, where they start fighting, but then they literally become one. Where in Freddy vs. Jason,
so it's every Superman versus Batman story.
Yeah,
Where they fight for like a hot second, and they're like, our real enemy is
these
fucking Solomon Grundy, I guess. In this one. No, our real enemy is the Toy Man. He gave me this yo-yo, and it blew up, and it was called the Kryptonite. And I saw the yo-yo symbol, and it had a Batman symbol, and I thought, Batman's trying to kill me with this poisoned yo-yo.
And then 3 doors down make an appearance, and they sing Kryptonite.
Yeah.
Is that them, right?
Yeah.
Like, I won't be your Kryptonite. You know, that's how it goes.
If I go crazy, will you still call me Superman? If I meow meow Batman, something Robin fucking is cool.
And then 3 doors down.
Kryptonite.
And 3 doors down fights Seal, because Seal wanted to do the song.
And then at that moment, fucking Joseph. What's the weird knockoff Jack Black guy? Him and Chad Kroger shows up, and they're like, "You both suck. It's all about Spider-Man." And they say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. And what other superhero song shows up? None? That's it? That's the only big superhero band songs that we got?
And then Post Malone and whatever and the other kid coming from Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, like, guys, this is the better Spider-Man.
I'm a mumbling rapper. Right.
And then the Japanese version, TK Lean from Lean Shotite or whatever I'm saying, I hope I'm saying it right, comes in and he's like, no, this is the better version. Then he sings a Japanese theme song for Into the Spider-Verse.
And it's the greatest crossover ever.
Exactly.
The end. Oh, and then fucking Junkie XL and Hans Zimmer do it. Yeah, just do that. Just fart into a microphone for an hour.
I swear, sometimes when people tell me they like Hans Zimmer music, this is no offense, I think he's okay.
Hans Zimmer
just sounds like he farts in his microphone.
No, that's only one. That's only one soundtrack. But hey, here's a cool facts for kids.
Kids Club.
Fun fact: Hans Zimmer scored The Critic.
He did. Oh yeah, you told me this.
Da 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 da. In the middle of someone call up John Williams. I need him because he scored the original Superman
and Star Wars.
Hold on, do I got that? Dang it! I don't have the tape ready for that. Fuck. Well, all right, let's end this podcast. I failed at this joke.
Okay, I'll end this podcast with a story because I hung out with Kisaragi.
There you go. Yeah.
We're Lycan discovered everybody's power words.
All right, so go ahead. Oh yeah, by the way, quick update. Shout out to Kisaragi. He came up to Bummerville.
Great time.
We time traveled to our dimension again. I mean, we've talked about him working here in the back office of the Game Dome or whatever the hell you call your place.
Esports Arena.
Yes, you should call it something cool like the Game Palace or the Virtual Gladiator Arena or something like that. All right, Esports Arena. He's normally employed, but he decided to go back to his time and save his people. But he decided to visit us. Go ahead, Tav. What happened when he was here?
A lot of travel mishaps, but we somehow did it. We had a lot of vibe chats.
Mm-hmm.
He had a good hot dog. He loved Bumberville. He's like, I don't know why I don't live here. And then he and I walked into the small hole in the wall Japanese market in this
our downtown.
In our downtown, and we saw. All right, this is for the weeaboos out here. So we saw a figure of, it's the Figma for Jeanne d'Arc altar from Fate Grand Order, but it was missing the flag. He and I were interested in it at first, but it's missing her flag.
Jeanne d'Arc.
Jeanne d'Arc. Okay, Mr. Fate Grand Order player. What's your $600?
That's how the French say it. Oh, look at fucking Jerry Lewis over here. I love the French so much, they love me.
Where's your Jerry Lewis tapes?
Nice lady. Yeah, nice lady. I'm a clown. I'm gonna make all these kids happy before they go to the gas chambers. Oh, Dean, I hate you so much.
Anyway, we found her.
He's dead.
Rest in peace, Jerry Lewis.
Yeah. Go on.
Anyway, we're in the store. We're waiting to buy our thing because we're buying mochi and some weird fruit drink. And we look over.
Sounds like every stop at a Japanese convenience store booth at a convention I've ever heard, ever.
It pretty much was.
Yeah.
We were going to buy the whole box of green tea poppy. That's our favorite.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I saw I was there when you were trying to undo time to fix that whole situation.
Yeah, the Dust Bowl didn't happen.
Yeah, go on.
Anyway, so we see, because they have figures you can buy, and then they have loose figures that are more discounted that are used.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing: Jeanne d'Arc is a very hard Figma to find. She's very expensive. I think on Amazon and eBay it's almost $100 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw the price. I think it was $60 or something. We're like, that's actually a good deal. But then we realized we don't mind that the box is missing, but her flag is missing. And the flag is the important part because that's like her big thing. But anyway, we then pointed out that the fact that they kept her in a glass jar, and I said offhandedly, I'm like, everybody danced until you put the Jeanne d'Arc figure in the cum jar.
That's where that comes from. Now I know where that awful thing comes from.
No, the cum jar started with the My Little Pony thing. Remember? I mean, I hate to ask.
No, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah, anyway, everybody's been putting that girl from Demon Slayer in the cum box or something like that.
Ugh.
Disgusting. Anyway, guys, go watch Godzilla vs. Megalon out in theaters today. My man Jet Jaguar's in there. I'm playing him.
Yeah. He's putting on the suit. He's putting on the suit and that Jack Nicholson mask that Drill wears on his Adult Swim stream show. And it's just him in a robot suit, dressed up as Jet Jaguar, spouting, just reading Drill's Twitter at a guy in a giant bug costume while Godzilla, so he distracts him, so Godzilla comes up behind him and does the rock bottom on Megalon. And then he drops the G-Men's elbow on him. It's a wrestling match, all right? Godzilla, what is Godzilla but the Rock of kaiju movies?
You know, I say things like, you turn on the TV to one of those hipster channels and they're saying, we need to start pooping in beds now. I will never poop in a bed. Or, I've mastered every hypothetical social situation by reading posts on here, and I'm now ready to talk to my stepmom without flipping out.
There you go, see?
Theoretically, tips could be done away with entirely if I were allowed to enter the kitchen and personally retrieve my entrees, chef to table. Seems to me today would be excellent day to browse some of my legacy posts. For my heirloom collection and throw away them a retweet or two.
And then Megalon, me as Megalon, oh, ha, ha, ha. I'm so funny. Very, very funny. I'm a giant beetle. And then at that point, and that's the end of the movie.
Every person on Who to Follow list writes articles called No More Mr. Family Guy because Peter Griffin showed his penis or something.
How is that different from Terumo's Twitter?
Let's end the podcast with Terumo's Twitter.
All right. Well, I want you to load that up. So, Tev, while you load that up, Tev, do you have anything to plug? Is anything coming out right now for you?
Follow my Twitter. I'm working on something. I'm working on 2 interesting videos. One is taking a lot more time because I need to get my facts straight before I anger 2 large fandoms.
Yeah.
And
also,
the other one will be a review on something. That's me old boy.
Also, if you were still feeling the after effects of the spooky month, watch Tav's Japanese spooky media recommendation video. That was actually pretty good.
If there's anybody else that likes spooky Japanese media more than me, I would like them to follow me on Twitter, and I'd like to have a conversation with them because I genuinely find it more interesting sometimes than anime.
There you go. It actually really is. You should have mentioned Pulse and Darkwater. Those are all very good.
Hey, that's for the second video.
Damn! Spoilers. Anyways, so me, as you know, the only thing keeping me alive is this fucking podcast. Don't ask me for shit. And if you're commenting Borf on my videos, fuck you. Tav?
One more. If he sees Borf on this channel comments or my channel comments one more time,
I'm going to your house and I'm telling your mom
this is harassment.
That this is harassment, and she's going to be mad at you, and you're not. And she's taking away all your good boy points, and you're not going to get any nuggies.
And you won't get that government.
No tendies.
No government mandated girlfriend either.
Yeah, you're going to have to get a job, and then after you get a job, then you can say Borf on my videos. Until then, no.
Go to hell.
Go to hell.
Anyway, let's end this up with some Terumo tweets.
All right, go ahead. Load them up.
Holy shit! Can life just end so I don't gotta live it with these crap wastes of skin? I'm laughing at you. I can't heal you if I'm getting focused. You can't kill anything. Good news is she likes you. Bad news is not only you. The bourbon is hitting. I can't help but feel anger and sadness. Thought today was going to be good. I was just a fool for thinking so.
Sad.
Ron Diaz spiced wine. Gionelli Amaretto. De Cooper Cinnamon Schnapps. Jim Beam Kentucky Fire. Jack Daniels Tennessee Apple. New Amsterdam Apple Vodka. What else? UV. Don't say you miss me when I'm gone. Sad emoji, sad emoji. Love, marriage, health. Collector left.
All right. See ya.
Where they want to be ya.